Yo, what's up guys? Pinku here. Actually, maybe I should say Noobsters, because some of you were talking in the comments that you wanted a fandom name for whatever this is, and one of you came up with Noobsters, and I love that so much. So, what is up Noobsters? It is Pinku here, and on my 100 facts about myself video, I asked if you guys could ask me some questions and I would answer them in a video, so that's what I'm doing today. There were a few of you Noobsters who asked me one question, and there were a few of you Noobsters who asked me a bunch of questions, so I'm just gonna be answering them all to the best of my ability. So in any of my videos guys, just comment Q&A and then your question, and I will know that I can answer your question in a video, and I will try my best to answer all the questions, so please feel free to ask me stuff. And please feel free to comment guys, because I love comments and I love talking to you guys. I think you guys are so cool, and to be able to talk to you guys just makes me really happy. So I'll get started with the questions. So I've got a question here from Burnt Sexy Dorito Mate, which is, if you could move anywhere in the world, where would it be? As much as I would love to visit Japan, and as much as I would probably want to stay there forever, the fact that they have so many earthquakes because they're right on a fault line doesn't sit well with me. So I don't think that I would like to live in Japan. I'd maybe just want to visit for a while. Actually, I would probably want to live in America, just because it seems like everything happens over there. Seems like America is the place to be. But I guess there's a lot of controversy behind that, because, you know, Donald Trump and the whole system is fucked over there. But I think the reason I want to be in America is probably influenced a lot by YouTubers, because a lot of the big YouTubers are situated in America. I would love to do a 99-cent store haul one day, or a Walmart haul, or something like that, but I can't because I'm not in America. So the best I could probably do is a dollar store, and it's not that interesting actually. So yes, my answer would be America. I've got a question from my bae, Talisha Platt, and they asked, what was your first anime and how old were you? So I answered this in a really old video, but the first anime I watched was when I was younger, and it was probably something like Sailor Moon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon something. But the first anime that got me into anime was Vampire Knight, and that was when I was about 17 or 16, probably 17. So T Senpai asked me on Instagram lots and lots of questions, which I'm very thankful for. So question number 1 is, did you go to music school or did you learn to play the piano by yourself? So no, I didn't go to music school or anything. I've never had any music lessons or anything like that. Or I did try for piano lessons when I was like couple years ago, but I went to 2 of them and it was so boring because she didn't know that I could already play. I just didn't know what I was doing, so it was very boring. But no, I kind of taught myself, I guess. I mean, I don't know how to play the piano, I just play it. I've got no idea about reading music or what the chords are. I just play whatever sounds good and it turns into a song. I did also say this on one of my Facebook videos, because I have a Facebook page where I put my own videos, and I did explain how piano is such a big part of my life. I play it every day, but playing the piano is a therapy for me, and I find that when I'm not with my piano, when I'm not able to play, I get really low and really depressed, and I usually revert to alcohol, which is the worst decision. But the piano helps me, and that's really great that I have such a marvelous outlet and I can create things with music. What games did I play? I think that means what games did I play as a kid, I think. I don't know, like video games. I remember this one game that we used to play, me and my older sister and my younger brother. It was called, well, first we had a game where we sit down and we make up games, and when we were playing that making up games, we made up this game called That Game, and we called it TG for short. So the rules of the game was 2 of us siblings had to steal a precious toy of the 3rd sibling, and we would run around and threaten to ruin it and hold scissors to it or a match, and just threaten to ruin the toy while the 3rd sibling screamed in anger and sadness and frustration. And it was a really cruel game that we used to play, and it sucked when it was my turn, when they'd take my favourite toy Cosmo and just try to ruin it, just kind of tormenting me. But we were pretty weird children. Those are the games that we played, so that was That Game, TG. I wonder if you guys played any weird games like that. Like, I don't know, tell me in the comments, did you guys play any weird games? Because I definitely did. What cartoons did you watch as a kid? I watched a lot of Kim Possible. I don't know, I don't remember much. I loved Phineas and Ferb, but that didn't come out till later. I loved, what was Totally Spies? I used to love that, and I did like Sailor Moon a lot. Then as I grew a little bit older, when I was like 12, I started to watch less cartoons, so I watched things like Lizzie McGuire and Hannah Montana, and I loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was my ultimate favourite show. And I also loved Doctor Who, not as much as I do now, but I did love it back then. Those are the kind of things I used to watch as a show. Those are the shows I watched as a kid. Did I say watch as a show? Oh my god. Freaky. I told you I was freaky. I told you I was freaky, baby. You didn't believe me. Don't look at me. Do you listen to K-pop? I used to listen to a lot of K-pop when I was first entering my weeaboo phase. Well, is weeaboo Koreaboo? I don't know. But I used to listen to a lot of J-pop and K-pop, and I loved it, and I thought the guys were sexy and the girls were sexy, and I just loved it. Can you describe your first kiss or date? Oh, this is an interesting question. My first kiss went a little like this, and twist, and run away because I was scared. That's what happened. No, it didn't happen like that. My first kiss, I don't know. I remember kissing someone in preschool under the table, kissing a boy, and I got in trouble for it. I don't know why he didn't. He was the one who asked me for a kiss, and I was like, whatever, so. But my first kiss as a teenager wasn't a very good experience. It was someone in the same town I lived in. I met up with him because I wanted something interesting to happen in my boring life, and suddenly this guy out of the blue was like, hey, come meet me at the old train station, we can make out. And I was like, okay. So I went there, and he kissed me, and I remember it being very sloppy and very uninteresting. Oh, that's not the right word. I didn't enjoy it, I just felt wrong. So I got up and I said, fuck you, and I flipped him the bird. And I left. So I was pretty proud of myself for doing that, because I was a shy little kid, and I didn't ever think that I would be able to stand up for myself, but I did when I didn't enjoy it. And I don't think he meant it in a weird way. He thought I was interested in him, but turns out I was gay. What YouTubers am I watching? I watch a lot of PewDiePie. I love PewDiePie. I want to be just like him. He's like my top role model. He's so awesome. I watch Icole because I love her. Every now and then I'll just like watch other YouTubers such as Joey Graceffa and Colleen Ballinger and all that. And I don't think I really like them, but they know what they're doing, and they always keeping up with trends, and I can learn a lot from watching their videos. I really need to get into watching more YouTubers actually. There's probably I feel like there's a lot that I'm forgetting. What is your favorite anime of all time? My favorite anime of all time is Ansatsu Kyoshitsu, or Assassination Classroom, or Ass Class. And actually, no spoilers, but I haven't watched the end of it because everyone has told me that it's extremely sad, and I know that if I watch it, I'm going to be sad for weeks and weeks, and I can't afford to do that because if I'm sad, I can't make YouTube videos, so probably not a good idea for me to watch the end. I just like to believe that it ends happy and the way that I want it to. I love Ouran High School Host Club. I think Vampire Night is my guilty pleasure one, but there are a lot of ones that I like that people haven't heard of, or they might have, like Fruits Basket, Welcome to the NHK, that's one of my favourites. What were my hobbies when I was younger? I sung a lot to myself. I remember the first song I made up when I was a child with no music. It's really weird. I made this up when I was like 9 or 10, and it goes, I love you, hope you love me, that's all now, let's climb a tree. Hope you love me, yeah, I love you, that's all now, yeah, love is true. I hate myself. Yeah, other hobbies, I made a lot of cubbies, I watched a lot of TV, I played with my brother a lot. I love Littlest Pet Shop, I used to play with that all the time. I love My Little Pony. I loved Barbie a lot, and I remember when Bratz came out, and all of my friends were into Bratz, and they were like bragging about all their cool shoes that they got and all the cool new accessories, and I was like, yeah, I got some cool new accessories for my Barbies as well. And they're like, you play with Barbie? You can't sit with us. You have to play with Bratz. They were like, Barbie is for children, okay? We are like 9 now. We need to play with Bratz. I felt very sad that they said that to me. Unresolved issues. Who is the person that you can always believe? No one? I don't know. That makes me sound like I have trust issues. Maybe I do. I don't know, because everyone tells lies. I don't know, but the person that I can always believe in is definitely the 11th Doctor. How tall am I? I am 166 centimeters. Yeah. And apparently these are stupid questions. What happens when you get scared half to death twice? You die. Scared half to death twice. So if you're scared half to death once, you're half dead. You scared another half. That's it, you're dead. Have you ever had an imaginary friend? I don't think so, no. Not that I can remember. I didn't have an imaginary friend and I didn't have any real friends. I was a lonely kid. Do you like yaoi? Dude, of course I love yaoi. Who doesn't? I love yaoi. It's pretty cool. And Yuri. Yuri's not as good for some reason. What is your current desktop picture or picture on your phone? My lock screen is the TARDIS doors, and I wanted it so once you open it up it's the inside of the TARDIS, but I couldn't find a HD photo, so I just made it space. So that's what it looks like. And my desktop photo is currently just space. Yeah, I can't remember. I think there's a planet on it or something. I haven't changed it in ages. And I have a question. Can you make a video when we can give you a lot of funny challenges? I think that is a brilliant idea. Yes, you guys can definitely give me some weird, wacky challenges and I will do it. Even though I get anxiety sometimes in like crowds and in front of people, I think it will be cool to face my fear and do a couple of challenges in public, which might be funny, even if it's just screaming at the top of my lungs and seeing what happens. I think that'll be hilarious. So yeah, definitely hit me up with some challenges, guys. I can do challenge videos. It sounds like so much fun. So yeah, definitely give me questions, give me challenges and comment and all that cool stuff. I think that's all the questions for today. Don't forget to ask me more questions and comment and dare me to do wacky, interesting challenges, because I think that'll be very fun. I guess that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for a new video every now and then. Okay, bye.